Okay, let's get going. Hey guys, what's up? Dave the Usher, and we're doing an update video, and Bailey's with me. How you doing, bud? How you doing? Just had a coffee. What time is it? It is, oh God, it's 2:47 p.m. right now on Monday. This video is going to be posted on Tuesday, probably Tuesday morning. So, at this time, while you're watching this, Tuesday in the AM, I'll be in the airport or it's kind of getting ready, taking off, man. I'm going to Vegas. I'm getting married. I'm getting married March 21st. That's only a couple days away. A couple days away, man. It's crazy. So I wanted to do one more update video. And after this, I was going to do some recording, maybe Kingdom Hearts, Bravely Default. I wanted to do another cartoon commentary on the latest Transformers episode. Yeah, get a couple under my belt. So, I don't do quick cuts during my little update vids. I like to have it, I like to play it casual, so I'm just, we're just chilling. You're doing what you're doing over there on the other side of the screen. I'm going to be talking and babbling, basically, for 20 minutes, right? That's what I do. Good, fun stuff, right, Bailey? Good. So, yeah, it's crazy, man. Some fans aren't aware, actually, that I met my fiance, Tyree, because of what I do. Because I have done walkthroughs and this vid stuff. I started in February of 2008. My Bravely Default video walkthrough is to celebrate my 7-year anniversary. Some of you are probably aware. But yeah, because recently I got like a couple of messages about that, YouTube or Facebook or something. But yeah, some people aren't even aware. And I guess Ty's been MIA for a little bit. She used to be on some vids and, but it's just been real crazy. Weddings are a huge pain in the ass, and they're horrible. They're horrible. You know why? Because just the money and the planning and just, it is just a big hassle, and it's ridiculous and stupid in a way. It's just so silly. And the amount of money that goes into it, it's crazy. But anyway, I got a wife out of this. I got a wife because I started doing walkthroughs in 2008, and I kept doing it because you guys, because you guys were like, hey, Dave the Usher, he's cool. He's super cool, and I like him. He's cool. And I was like, oh, thanks for liking me and thinking I'm cool. I guess I'll keep doing this. And then I did. That's what happened. That's what happened, Bailey. I kept doing this. And, if I didn't, I don't know, I wouldn't have gotten married. I've been over this a couple times in some vids and all that, and Facebook posts, whatever. Yeah, man. What would my life be, man? What would my life be like, Pretty different. My life ended up being pretty different because of the events in the past several years. I've been to crazy websites and I've met crazy people, and I'm marrying one because of this whole thing. And speaking of other people who I met, yeah, it's been a while since I've done any videos. I've done any videos with like the old gang or some people. I do keep in touch with some of them. I'm friends with some of them. And actually, I invited Scorch82 and Shadowzack to my wedding because I thought they would come. I thought it was like a safe bet. Yeah, whatever. But, and I talked to these guys. It gets tougher and tougher, and in the last year it's been tougher just because we're all just so much busier. Scorch is getting married, and Shadowzack is doing a lot of, I know he's got some new job stuff, and he might be moving about doing things too. But Scorch82 is actually going to be in my wedding. He's going to be in the wedding party as, would he be an usher then? Scorch the Usher. Is Scorch82 going to be Scorch the Usher for a day? Because you got the best man, and that's long time friend, and then you have a groomsman. I guess it's just the groomsman, but doesn't he? A groomsman usher, right? So I guess Scorch is going to be an usher for a day. Lucky him. He is really lucky, isn't he? So yeah, Scorch82 is actually going to be at my wedding, man. And Shadowzack, He couldn't make it. I don't know. He just can't do it because I don't know. It's tough, you know. This is all the way in Las Vegas, Nevada, and yeah, that's just the way it goes, man. You know, I know other people and family or whatever. That's wedding stuff, you know. Oh well, so that's the way it is. And why Las Vegas? Well, my fiance is from Las Vegas. You know, they got family. Pretty much her side of the family. They're West Coast. I'm East Coast. You know, I'm PA. She and her family are like California. That's where she started from. That's where she started out from. And then for a little bit, you know, like Vegas. You know how it is, moving and all that stuff. So yeah, you know, this isn't like what you might think, like the typical cheesy Vegas wedding. Like, oh, let's do it Vegas style, and then we'll go into the little thing, and they'll play the piano music or whatever they got in like the little hall, and then next, and then no, it's not like that at all. It's gonna be pretty fancy. Some of you have asked me, hey, are you gonna be sharing some of this stuff? Hey, are you gonna stream the wedding on YouTube? I don't know about that. Actually, I do know. No. But, you know, it's a wedding and all that stuff. But, yeah, I do plan on sharing a lot of stuff. Let's talk about what I'm going to share. School bus, let's talk about what I'm sharing. There's a window right behind you. Yeah. I'm going to be sharing a bunch of stuff starting tomorrow. Actually, when I get on the plane, I thought, you know, because it's so boring, so boring on plane, sitting there. Silence, school bus. So I'm on the plane for like what, four-ish hours. What do we do? This is the first time I'll be on a plane with a laptop, man. First time actually. That's crazy. I have never done plane laptop stuff, but I'm gonna have my laptop, and I believe I'll have everything I need to do my, you know, ROMs and emulators, of course, but I should be able to do my Nintendo 3DS connection. I used to record on the laptop when I lived in Vegas with my fiance at her apartment for 6 months during that summer. You might remember all that. But yeah, I'm thinking, how about an airplane up in the sky walkthrough recording, or maybe not a walkthrough. You know, I got like 4-ish hours. But what if I do like? Some of you have watched my Final Fantasy IX stream. So I got the video game window in like the corner, got that box, and then next to it you got me, the webcam, and then I would have like the Twitch chat box in like my right, you know, the right side on the bottom, you know, and it would be this whole screen, you know, it would be filled up. What if I did something like that on the plane? You know, I'm in my plane seat. And then I got the, you know, the plane surroundings. It'll probably work. Actually, I don't care where I sit. I don't know if I'm in the corner at the window. That might be a good thing, because then maybe I could do some, and I could use my laptop camera, or I could use this camera. I guess it doesn't matter. I already tested it out with the laptop camera, just in case. And like everything's up and running and looking good. And yeah, I'll be able to do that. So I'll be in my little plane seat, and the laptop will be on the little, you know, the tray, and then I guess I'll just be holding my, you know, it's like Bravely Default, and I'll be doing it like that, and everything will look the same. And I'll have my borders, and I was actually thinking, here's the thing. I'm not going to be, like, imagine if I'm on the plane right now, like, hey, how you guys doing? Oh, is that too loud? Is this a problem or weird or a distraction? Okay, we're playing Bravely Default. All right, we're gonna. Oh, you don't like that. Oh, so I might not be really talking for once. Dave might be a little on the quiet side. But what if I, you know, instead of having the chat box view, what if I don't know, I could use WordPad, whatever. It's rig up something, and then I could at least type. I could say certain stuff. I bought a couple of 3DS games, like, I bought a couple of Final Fantasies, like I got, what do I have? I have 4 Final Fantasy 4 DS, I have Chrono Trigger DS, I have Final Fantasy Tactics, the DS version, and then I got, I just bought A Link Between Worlds for the 3DS, you know, Legend of Zelda one. I got some like Transformer games. I got Bravely Default, of course, but I'm not gonna, this isn't gonna be a complete walkthrough. And then, I got a couple of the Mario ones, like Mario 3D Land. So I mean, that's plenty, and some others. Who cares? So that's plenty to work with. I wonder what would be most fun to do on the plane. I want to pick good ones. Should I do RPGs? Should I go with the platformers? Should I go with whatever? I don't know. But I'll do a couple of things. And then I was going to do ROM and emulator stuff with old games. But I think I'm probably going to go with the 3DS route. I think that'll be the best way to go, because the screen capture device and it's just tighter and more. You just gotta click the button. I don't have the emulator stuff and the capturing windows. Whatever. But yeah, I get everything ready and set up. So on the plane, I'll be doing that, and that'll be fun. I'll post that a little bit after I land. I don't know, whenever I get the chance. As of right now, while I'm talking, I have 2 videos lined up already to upload. They're on a scheduled upload, like on Wednesday and Thursday, because I'm going to upload this video for Tuesday. They are 2 videos of Kingdom Hearts 2 final mix, just so something's ready to go. But yeah, I'm gonna get this vid ready to go, and then maybe I'll get another vid ready to go, and that's like that's a couple days. That'll do. And then I'll get to Vegas. I'm taking my pictures and all that stuff. And if you're interested, follow me on my social media pages. Like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. I'll post all my crap there. And yeah, I'm doing the traveling. Some people ask me about the travel stuff. They like the travel stuff. So I bet you want to see my room. And yeah, I would like to show that to you. I think I will. I'll do remember when I did my traveling stuff way back when I was traveling cross country and all that stuff. I'll show you my room. It's going to be a nice room, too. It's going to be a nice room. So I'm very excited to see this room myself. It's like a suite or something. Yeah. It's going to be awesome. And I mean, I might as well. It's at the Red Rock Hotel and Casino. It's a really nice place. You're going to see pictures, so like I'm sure the brand and all that's going to be there, and you'll be able to figure it out anyway. But I'll tell you, Red Rock Hotel and Casino. Some of you are probably familiar with Las Vegas and have been there yourselves, so you'll know probably that this is not like on the strip, like that line, that road of nothing but casino hotels on the left of you and on the right of you. Now that's a little further down or whatever. This is a nice hotel, just like a lot of them, but it's like, let's say like 30 minutes away from there or something like that. It's like a little bit away. So we thought that would be like kind of a nice thing. It's like tucked away, and so you don't have like crazy people all the time, just some crazy people, not too many crazy people. And I don't know. It's just a nice location, the Red Rock. So that's all for that. Like wedding pictures and like the day of wedding. Yeah, I'll post some stuff too. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. And then let's see what else. What am I talking about right now? I'm talking about uploads. I'm gonna share for you, or media or whatever I'm sharing for you. That's the topic now. So what else? Scorch and I kind of wanted to get together if we have the time. I can't promise anything, man. But if we have the time to like sit down, I'm bringing a couple of controllers, and I got stuff, and we can play. We'll play something if we get some time. Maybe we can kind of do like a sit down hotel webcam type walkthrough, or like a gameplay vid. And it'll be like me and Scorch on the webcam. We thought that would be funny, and we would have done it with Zach too if he was there, but no, just Scorch and I. And I think it could be funny. We'll see how it goes. We'll see if we can fit it in. It'll be cool. And then wedding stuff happens, and then the wedding's over, and then we leave, and we come back here. And actually, we don't leave on the plane. I don't know if she wants me to say this, but I'm going to tell you a little bit of tidbit here. Ty kind of has a little fear of flying. Hence why I went on Amtrak. Actually, I've been on Amtrak. Let's see, back and forth, and then back and forth. I guess twice, two round trips. Right. Ty kind of has a little bit of fear of flying, and But I think if we flew, it would be fine, and we're gonna have to eventually. But yeah, that's why I made that Amtrak video way back in the day, which turned out to be like a really big Amtrak search hit. It's kind of funny. It was just some stupid video. But yeah, I'll probably do more. I'll probably do more Amtrak stuff coming back. I don't know, just whatever. I don't know what we'll do. We're just gonna chill out, and I'll say this about Amtrak. Amtrak's cool, and I remember the first time I did it. It has like I don't know. It has an interesting fun factor element to it, and it's like, oh, this is new. This is because prior to that and that video I did, I was never on Amtrak ever. I never did that ever before. Ever, man. Never sleeping on a train or long train trip stuff. Like got on a train and went to New York. From Philly to New York or something like that. Which I would recommend, like something like Philly to DC, that route is way better than Philly to Vegas. And honestly, the fun factor or the fun change of things, like, oh, this is different, this is fun. I gotta tell you, it kind of wears off, and Amtrak, in some ways, Amtrak is really stupid and weird. And there's a lot of weirdos on Amtrak. There's a lot of weird people on Amtrak, and it's like really loosey-goosey, and it's kind of strange. Oh, and there's a lot of Amish people on Amtrak sometimes, and the novelty just kind of wears off. But I think it's been a while, and like I was downloading some shows, and we're gonna like have a little marathon. You got laptop, you can hook up electrical equipment in your room. We got a bedroom, Superline or whatever, but there's no internet. There's no internet for the majority of the trip. If there was internet on like all of Amtrak everywhere, all the time, wherever you're going, cross country or just from Philly to DC, which there is from Philly to DC, that would make a big difference. Don't they actually have internet on the planes now, going up? I don't know. It's been like what, 2 years or something since, I don't know. They didn't have internet, I believe, then, and they didn't have a laptop. But that would be cool. That might distract me though. I need to do some walk-through work on the airplane. Anyway, so I'll be filming some Amtrak stuff again, and then we get home. And after I do this update video, I plan on recording a couple vids, so that should be plenty of material for you guys. It'll feel like I'm not even taking a break, right? It'll feel like I'm not even away. The vids, I always like to keep the vids a-flowing, man. The vids a-flowing. So what else are we talking about? Bailey. Bailey has to go. I got him. I tried to get him. Well, I did get him like a suite at the nicest doggy hotel in all of Pennsylvania, which is really close by. Too bad you're not coming, bud. I really contemplated, like, should I fly over there? And then for a long time I was like, maybe I should drive out again. Should I drive out over there? I could have. I could still do it right now. I could still do it, and I would make, oh yeah, of course. I would make the wedding, what was it, 42 hours from here to there, car-wise, if you do like 7-ish, 8 hours a day. 8 hours a day, and that's a lot and then not a lot, depending on how you look at things. But, I could still make it over there. If we left now, we could really do it, Bailey. Bailey's staying behind, but we'll be back in a week. 8 days, technically, I think. But, man, it's going to be an awesome trip. Oh, what else has been going on? Lately, I've been having computer problems with blue screen stuff. Fun. I just need you to shut your mouth and just give me not even a day. Give me like 12 hours, not even like 12 hours. Just give me an afternoon and an evening. I'm talking to my computer. Let me record just a couple vids and get out of here. And then when I get back, I promise, Bray, I'll totally take care of you. It's a really, this is a new computer. I got this thing during the summer. It cost a lot of money. But, yeah, they were putting it together, and then they didn't notify me for 2 weeks. And I'm like, hey, there's no updates on my computer. I kind of feel like they just like, oh, we forgot about it. Oh, just hurry up and get it out to them. I remember they didn't charge me for the shipping because, they like totally forgot about me. And, yeah, they shipped it out, and then, I don't know, I always felt like there were certain things that weren't like completed. I'm not like Mr. Computer Guy, believe it or not. I know some things, and I know how to do some things, but in other areas, I'm not Mr. Techie Guy. But as far as this blue screen problem goes, like I pretty much know what to do. I just don't really have the time to do it. And I think I can take care of it. And actually, Ty is pretty knowledgeable. So as soon as we get back, I can just take care of this crap once and for all, this computer crap. But, blue screens have been happening a little bit frequently, and it's been messing up my recording. So, yeah, that'll be fine. Other than that, yeah, I got everything going. I'm at my new home, and then Ty's coming back here, and she has yet to see the home, and send me pictures, and I'm like, no, I want to see what the place looks like. No, I don't think so. Nope. It's gonna be a surprise, I got, well, this is kind of my room, mine. No one's, you're not changing this place, man. But I got a whole house out there, and Ty's gonna be a chick and do chick stuff, I'm sure, when she gets here, and that's how it goes. I'm gonna get married, chick stuff's gonna happen, right? So I guess you gotta get prepared for that. But nah, she knows what she's doing, and the house will be fine. And a lot of it's set up, I got all the furniture and all this stuff. But yeah, when I get back, I want to get to work on decorating this room with all my dork stuff. Gotta have my dork stuff, right, Bailey? And what else, man? I was contemplating doing a walkthrough of that Final Fantasy whatever game coming out on, is it the 17th? March 17th? It's tomorrow, right? Or today, while you're viewing this video, I guess, on the Tuesday. Kind of on the plane. I contemplated, but I might pass that up. What, in like a month or two? Or like a month, Final Fantasy X and X-2 HD are released again for the PS4. Are you going to do it, Dave? It's really funny. This is the same stupid game. This is the same exact game that was just released. I'm doing it. I'm at least doing 10. I don't know about 10 too. I'm doing 10 because you guys will like it, and you'll watch it, and you'll be excited. So yeah, I'm gonna do it, even though I just did it a year ago. It was released on the PS3 and Vita or whatever last year on March 18th, I believe, right? Yeah, in like a couple days from now. It's been like a year, and now it's coming out again for the PS4. Why would they do that? What do they want, money or something? But yeah, I'm gonna do it just because I like that game. I guess I'm talking about projects. There's like another PS4 project account I kind of want to do, and stuff here and there, but I don't talk about that kind of stuff. Oh no, I might abandon that Kirby project just because it's just a big fart. I don't know. No one seems to like it. Sometimes that's how I go by things. Like, do people seem to dig it? If they do, I'll keep doing it. If not, or if like maybe some people aren't digging it, but I'm really having a good time, I'll keep it going. Like if I was really digging Kirby, but I might just go on Kirby. We'll see. That's what happens sometimes. But yeah, Bravely Default and Kingdom Hearts 2 is going to be rolling out, and then I think like mid-April, Final Fantasy X. My birthday's in mid-April, Bailey, the 13th. Hooray. Final Fantasy X and X-2 come out again for PS4. So yeah, I'm gonna do it. Other than that, that's all the project stuff I guess I'm gonna talk about right now. And yeah, things are probably gonna get crazy around that time too, because I'm doing that whole starting the life thing, like the real life thing, or you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's getting crazy. It's getting crazier and crazier. But I always want to have the vids rolling out. So what else is going on? What else is going on? I talked about the wedding, which I believe I said is March 21st. Yeah. March 21st, Bailey. Good stuff. And yeah, getting married. What else? There's so much more to talk about, right? Oh man, I can't wait to we're going to get on the train and we're going to have I'm making sure we have appliances, we're taken care of. Because that train food, I mean, they have food, but, I don't really want to eat it. I don't want to eat the train food as much as I want to eat the plane food. And, yeah, man, good stuff. I think that's it. It's not that I've been preparing for this wedding, because I've been on a whole new regiment of diet and exercise for almost 2 years now. It'll be 2 years coming up this April where I kind of made a move. I made a move, I guess you could say. I made a move. And that was April. It's my birthday, actually, of almost 2 years ago. So, yeah, I guess that worked out because then the wedding happened. And, yeah, man, I'm feeling good. I don't know. Some people don't understand what happened. Like, if they look at, like, an exotic food vid from like 2 years ago, I'm eating an emu egg, and then they're seeing me now. What happened? What happened? Are you okay? Yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay. I haven't really addressed this actually yet. Yeah, I'm okay. I've been kicking ass and getting in shape and getting healthy. I'm actually I'm more okay than I've been in since like 18 years old. I'm 31. I'm definitely okay. And you know what? I'll share this with you right now. I've actually lost a total amount of 135 pounds, man. That's how much weight I've lost. That's more than my fiance, and then some. That's like I don't know, maybe some of you or almost some of you, or yeah, man. I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good, Bailey. Woo! All right. So yeah, I haven't really addressed that. I just thought like, yeah, people get older and then they get heavier or they get thinner and they change, and that's what happens with the whole aging thing and stuff, right? Aging and stuff. We'll see how the aging and stuff goes in more years. The first time I got on camera, I don't know, was it the first time I got on camera? It might have been eating the python and escargot in my exotic food video. That might have been the first time I've ever gotten on a video, or did I do any webcam stream before that? I think that was the first time. So if you want to go to my playlist, I think I might have done the webcam streaming after that, when I started getting into hello, you can see me now, that kind of, when I got into the hello stuff, do I need to talk about anything more? Is there anything else important, Bailey? So, yeah. Speaking of exotic food vids, I've just been so busy, but the last one I did was reindeer at Christmas time. I want to do one when I get back, and yeah, I know which one. It'll be guinea pig. I got a guinea pig in my freezer, and I'm going to eat it. You might have a guinea pig, not in your freezer. It might be a pet. Or like if you have a kid, it might be a kid's pet. Or whatever. That's funny. I got one dead. It's dead. And it's in my freezer. And I'm going to eat it. That's going to be fun. It's like a rabbit or something, It's all the same. I'm going to put it in the oven, I guess, and shellac it with sweet sauce and then eat it. Eat its meat and go, tasty. I've eaten lion. I can eat this. Oh, man. That's another thing I wanted to talk to you about. Yeah, I haven't set this up yet, so maybe I shouldn't get into it now, but I guess I'll touch on it. I will touch on it. So, okay, here's the thing. Speaking of travel vids, there's an event coming up in Canada, in Canada, in Toronto, the Toronto area. It's called TF Transformers, Transformers Con 2015, because that's the year. And it's a Transformers convention. And some of you may remember back in 2013 when I was doing a lot of traveling. I was living over on the West Coast, and there was a bunch of conventions. The majority of them were on the West Coast, like BotCon 2013, PowerCon, the last PowerCon there has been right now. It might return in the future, 2013. And then there was that Sharticon, which is a Transformers convention. The Sharticons, that's the character. It's not like making a mess in your pants. That was in North Carolina. That was just kind of a fortunate turn of events because of travel circumstances. But anyway, yeah, and we went to a bunch of conventions, me and my fiance, and we thought it'd be cool to do some more, and people really liked it, and I get comments on it all the time and stuff like that. And, of course, I'm a big Transformers fan. I don't have my stuff around me. I'm a big Transformers dork. I like that stuff, man. And I was thinking of doing it again, but, dude, this new home of ours, and then, like, the wedding and things like that. Money is... I've never learned how tight money can be. Tight! Until all this wedding stuff and getting like homes and buying this and that and setting things up, man, money has gotten real tight. And I don't know, this is kind of a touchy subject. I've been thinking about doing certain things, this and that and this, but there's a dude I watch, I just thought his name's like Ron Algar. I'll just announce his name. And he's just a guy who he does a couple of things. He does commentaries, kind of like cartoon commentaries, like me now, although they're scripted, definitely scripted, and they're like condensed, they're shorter, and like things are cut. And I think it's fun, and I think it's neat and cool. And he does like this, like a podcast on other stuff. And, he's got his own thing, And he used, what was the website? I think it was like GoFundMe. Like, just a straight-up funder. There's a lot of these websites out there, but this is just like a straight-up kind of GoFundMe. I think that's the actual website. And I could do that, or I could use one of the other ones. But basically, I was wondering, it might work out to do that whole donation thing, for the people, all the fans who've been watching me over the years, and it's been such a great ride, but it's not like a straight up fund. It's more of a like Kickstarter type of thing, because I kind of look at it as a business trip, and I got to set it all up so this can sound a little more clearly, I suppose. But like, I would consider it personal and business, because maybe if I can get funded for this by you guys, if that works out, if enough people were like, yeah, we'll do this funding thing for Dave the Usher, and I will go on this trip from the Philly area to the Toronto area, and I already kind of mapped a couple things out. It's a 7 to 8 hour drive. It's not really that bad. But, here's the thing. Hotels cost money. Gas, of course. Gas, food, hotels, the dog, so many things cost money. Admission to this place. And, whatever else. It's like it all adds up to a lot. And I was trying to do some, I don't want to say any figures, but I was trying to do some estimates and all. But yeah, at the same time, if I did this, if I went there, my video camera's over there, what if I kind of make it like a semi-business trip and, show you guys the sights and scenes, Do you want quality or quantity video-wise? And I'm thinking like, how about both? How about I bring you I bring you back a lot of footage, going there, being there. I'm in Canada. I've been in Canada since like 15 years ago. Niagara Falls, I believe. That was the only time I was in Canada. So, yeah, we'd be in Canada, and I can do some filming, and then we can be at the TFCon convention, and I can, I'll show you all the panels, because they got the panels, and they got all the workshop stuff, and this and that, and, all the little, just the panel showroom stuff. And, yeah, I thought that would be kind of a cool thing I could give you, especially in return. And yeah, I was kind of thinking of it as a type of a business trip, maybe, you know? We'll see how it goes. You know, I want to get it together in my head and then get it together on the paper, on on a website. But yeah, a straight up funder kind of thing. I've never really tried that before. I don't know if it would work out, but there's only one way to find out, man. It's only one way to find out. Right, Bailey? So yeah. Oh, and speaking of Canada, that would be another thing. And I already I've already looked up a lot of stuff and things about like if this trip were to happen. You know what's actually in Canada? You know what they sell at like butcher shops and restaurants and certain places, meat markets? Horse meat. They actually have horse meat, and like as far as the exotic food stuff, the exotic food videos aspect of my Dave the Usher life goes, what better time, I'll just have to, there's got to be a place. I'll have to find a place in the Toronto area and whatever, man, do it in whichever way. Get it and eat some there, make a video and do some horse meat. Like, when is the next opportunity I'll get? And I always talk about exotic meat market, and that's where I get like 99% of my stuff. But, can't get everything or, do deals and they get their products from this and that. You can't set up everything. They got lion meat. Leave them alone. They got enough. But they don't have horse meat. But Canada does, man. Places in Europe have horse meat, and Canada has horse meat. Yeah, it does. Actually, the majority of the world, here's a little trivia, the majority of the world that sells the horse meat for consumption get it from the United States. Isn't that weird? But then we don't really... There might be like a restaurant. It's been a while since I looked this up. There's like a restaurant or two in New York, maybe out in California, where, yeah, there is horse meat at a couple of restaurants, But it's not common. It's more common in Canada. So some of you Canadians may be like, what are you talking about? But yeah, man. It's true. And yeah, I don't care if I'm there, if I'm in Toronto and like we're making our move to leave and that's like, okay, well this place has it. It's an hour away, but it has it. I will go there. I will not waste that opportunity. I want horse meat and so does Bailey. Maybe I'll take you, Bailey. I think, yeah, I could take you. So yeah, might use GoFundMe or maybe one of the other sites. Yeah. So, okay, I'm glad I remembered that because yeah, it's a good thing to talk about. Oh yeah, this convention's happening in July, so April's gonna be here sooner than you think. It's gonna show up, and then it's like a couple months. So yeah, these months roll by, man, and then you gotta make your plans. So I guess it's a good time and good opportunity to start talking about that. Anyway, I just want to say once again, big thanks. Hey guys, to you, because of you guys, you gave me a life, basically. You gave me a life. You really did. I started doing this in 2008, and go watch my first video, and it's like, all right, guys, playing toe jam and things get better. That's practice makes perfect, I guess. But rocky start. A lot of people had rocky start nowadays. No one has like rocky starts like that. Dog hairs everywhere. No one has rocky starts like that typically now because the boulder has fall. Everyone knows. Everyone does it. Oh man, it's just everyone does it. When you're born, you get a birth certificate and a YouTube account now. Yeah, that's true. So, but whatever. I just want to say thanks again for, you pretty much gave me this life in a way. In a big way. I did a little bit of the work too. Made things happen. But yeah, thanks for being there the last several years, and hopefully we got another several coming. And I want to keep doing this, YouTube has been getting harder, especially this past year. YouTube gets harder and things get tougher and things change. But I wanna always do it, and the channel evolves. My Dave the Usher channel, I feel, has totally evolved, and I didn't think I'd be doing the things I'd be doing back when I was playing Toe Jam and Earl for Sega Genesis. Yeah, so thanks guys again, and woo, getting married. This time I'll be almost landing. I'll be kind of getting there. be in the air tomorrow, and you'll be watching this video tomorrow, which is right now. And I think that's it. So Bailey, say goodbye, and we're gonna go. It's about 3:30 now. How long has this video been? We got to record a couple vids, just a couple more vids. So goodbye. See you in Vegas. All right, Bailey. Oh, buddy, you'll be fine. Everything will be okay. Good dog.